Hi Aquarius, if you'd like to come on in and have a seat for some symbolic support, here's your scroll. We are going to scry in your name and essence, of course, and age to perfection. We are going to add on tarot and oracle and your shaman's palm. And we have the ghost tube here, kicking for any audio additions that may inspire or irritate. Please receive or release freely. Sorry, excuse me, I had my crystal ball in the sun. So Aquas, thank you so much for being here and for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Ooh, I'm seeing like feather earrings. You might be seeing a lot of feathers. I'm also seeing a llama. Okay. I'm going to take a moment, Aquas, if you'd like to join me to close the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Okay, now I can wander into the aqua auras. Thank you. Yeah, like there's feather earrings in here. I'm also seeing I've caught a chicken. So I don't know if this is like one rabbit hole that's stepping forward is like the rubber chicken, and it feels like a joke or comedy. So there might be a lot of comedy and laughter around you. And or I'm hearing things that just make me laugh. And this feels well. Like I could use a good laugh. And then when I wander into like seeing the earrings as wisps of feather, it's like Aquas, there might be like spirits speaking to you, spirits that are in the afterlife versus the animated atmosphere.
Joe.
It could be a gentleman named Joe. Interesting, because as I said that, the afterlife or animated atmospheres, it could also be somebody telling you a secret, because I'm getting the sense that you're like a wise one or a knowledge keeper of sorts. There also might be something about the ear acupressure points. Maybe you're working on that, or somebody's utilizing that for the brain. Yeah, there is somebody in spirit that's trying to communicate with you. They smile upon you. Also, I'm seeing like a little, I'm going to draw this in, a little alien. Yeah, I'm going to say a little alien. They feel like, for my limited knowledge, like avian.
Doll.
Avian? Okay, it could also be a little alien doll. See, even blue flame. Maybe you're working with blue flame. Maybe you're in a blue area of your energy body, emotional de-thawing of sorts. Maybe you felt like you've just been there's been a friend around you. And for some, it might be an angel or an alien. But I am seeing it like avian-like. Blue, anyway, is the point. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Okay, thank you. I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to wander into your shaman's cave. Into your cave of ice here. And then beyond.
Who is she?
I just heard the song, I got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. I got the month of May. I don't even know if those are the words. You're gonna, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? Mm-hmm. All right, that's enough of my singing. It's horrible. But we do it anyway, because aquas could be humor. Just you're like, oh my goodness, hilarious. And that's okay. It feels fine. It feels funny. There's just it's like I'm being sent light. I don't know if this is aquas giving it out. Oh, there's power. It's like lightning bolts that aren't in the shape of lightning bolts. What is that? I don't know enough about weather and science, but I feel like I'm seeing it. So I don't know if it's a real thing, But you know how, like, there's a lightning bolt and you see go.
Frightened.
This is like something in the sky where the lightning lights up all the clouds, so it looks like it's spread out. Like maybe you don't actually see the bolt, but it like illuminates all the clouds. Do you know what I'm saying? There might be a different kind of lightning power at play. It feels broad. Versus, okay, for some, angels or aliens, it's broad in the way the signals, maybe the downloads, or you're just covering a lot of area as a conduit, listening, hearing secrets of the universe or secrets of other people. And it's not secret in a malicious way by any means. It feels like being privy to like esoteric energy. So, and for some that are like wandering into or resonate with the sky beings, I'm going to call them, because it absolutely could get like, look up. Some of you might be focusing on the element of the sky and working with the air and water and the sun. Clouds, the blues, you might be like cloud scrying, or you see things. And for others, and that's like working with the element or the energy of the sky, grandfather sky. And then for others, it's like you might actually have a resonance with an alien race. Extraterrestrial race. Extraterrestrial is the word that wants to be said versus alien. And maybe you're a little frightened about it, or it could be a little off-putting. Fair enough, I hear. Fair enough. And that's why it's broad. It's not a striking down in this thunderbolt. Is it like Thor? No, it's not Thor. Whatever it is. Maybe it is. I have no idea. Because Aquas, I am making something like when you were a kid, or at least when I was, and we would cut out snowflakes or snowman in paper, like you would fold it, make your shape, and then you would go, look, and it becomes whatever that is. I don't know if it's not called a wreath or a garland of sorts. This is what's being shown is a garland, and it's like everyone's cutting something out differently. Yep. Okay. Cave of Ice. Dancer friendships. They are your friends.
Ceremony.
If you've been wondering, is that the garland ceremony? That's what it kind of makes me feel like, yeah. Dancer friendship. Yeah, see, and there's like dancing, comedy club. It just feels fun. So if you've been wondering, if you've been sensing maybe there's a spirit around you, again, spirit being animate,
nurse,
shaman of foresight, and your winds, they're trying to reach out to you. Now, whether this is an energy from an element, an entity, alien, angel, afterlife, they're reaching out to you, and I feel like you can really, really sense it. But it's in this it's really lovely the way it feels. Like whispers, like large in the clouds. Again, there's working with these elements, but specifically air and water, and different degrees of it. So, like in the, like in scary movies or something. It doesn't even have to be scary movies, but like on the mirror in the bathroom with all the steam, and then they would write like, I love you. It's not that, but that's one degree of it, because I'm seeing it more where it's warm inside and it's cold outside. So the window's frosted. And it's like I can see the icicles forming. My hand of reaching out is the warmth. I'm going to wander into your cave of hearth fires up here in your power middle finger. Aquarius. Oh, this feels so well. I'm only going to scry the scroll from this direction, and we'll give her another go another time. The companion. Oh my goodness. Aquas. How sweet it is to be loved by you. In this deck, this is spirit. walking with you. You are the journeyer. This is spirit, the companion of creation. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got willies.
Press.
I got chills. Okay. So remember when I was talking about that garland thing right there? And insert the shape of the companion of spirit in place of that. There's an overlay. It might even be your spirit that I'm sensing. I'm getting very excited in your reading. Sorry, I'm going to try. It's the feeling of it. It's the feeling of it. I feel like people, how do I say that? Okay. Thank you. So it's like showing me my own experiences. It's like walking down the street and you know the transition before like the street lights come on, right? So it's this again, it's very broad. It's not a striking, day and night. And as you're walking down the street, Aquas, street lights come on or go off. Like as soon as you're driving past them. And, there might be street light. And they start to go on. It's something in like synchronistic timing, or they're already on. And as you go by, like one goes out. That's what it makes me feel like. Okay. In your cave of, it's too many. Thank you. In your cave of, oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. Rivers. In your rivers is your dancer of reconciliation. This is that feeling. This is the feeling of the sun. I remember like the hand, the power, the broadness of the power, and it's coming up above and it's shining down on me.
Up.
Shine down on me, down on. You got lots of music. Like your whole session here is like, it's all jazzy. I like it. It brings out like the takes the fuddy-duddies out of our shell to be a little fun. Be like, it's okay. It doesn't take away from your serious, moody broodiness. Maybe that's you. Maybe this is what spirit, in one way, shape, or form, is asking to draw out. If you've been feeling moody, broody, melancholy-ish, or even like overly serious in whatever it is that you've been doing, right? Hyper-focused and, work, or whatever the case is. And it's like, go and have some fun. The fun doesn't take away from the seriousness. It's not a subtraction that way. Like if you're being silly and it's like, but then I'm very serious. And, anyway, yeah, hopefully you know what I'm saying. Okay. But it seems like whatever you've been feeling, it maybe even in this reading is the way I'm sensing it, is I feel like it's reconciling something I already had a little knowing about. For some, obviously. Cave of Earth, thank you. Hunter of Paths. You're paving something with spirit by your side. Yeah, blue flame comes back in. Okay, so now I'm seeing in your scroll what is like a mountaintop, let's say, but I don't actually see the mountaintop because it's in the clouds. But then even, like, say it's a triangle of power of sorts, but I can't see the tip because there's all these clouds. But I also can't see the bases, the base corners, because they also have clouds. There's an air of mystery around you. It's like it's like I've taken always, huh? And there's something asking me to look up. It's like no matter which direction I take, no matter which path I take, every step you take, there is going to be spirit there supporting you. That's what that feels like. If somebody's thinking about a choice or which path do I take. Yeah, fallen angel, spiritual narcolepsy. If this card means anything to you, please follow it first.
Stupid.
As I tend to scry the artistry. I don't know. Sometimes it just gets all rammy over here and I'm done trying to... It is what it is. Please don't feel that your silliness is stupid or having some fun. You know what I mean? It's okay to be light amongst because whatever it is your energy is doing, it feels intense. It feels important. It feels important. If I didn't say so already, Aquas, please do like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you to all those who donate and warm my haunted heart. And in the description box below is all the links if you want to request a personal and all that kind of good stuff. All right. I got to remember to say those things, but also just take a pause. Okay, wandering back into your death state, moving. Okay.
Be quiet.
Okay. Shaman of Foresight. See, there's even a spirit in there that's trying to come forward. And it's like, remember when we were talking about like the bathroom mirror and the steam, or the warmth and the cold coming together? And then now I'm seeing it on the bathroom mirror, and then you just rub it away. I'm like washing windows. There might also be people washing windows or anything reflective. TV screens, monitors, phones, anything that seems reflective, picture frames. Why not? It's because I'm cleaning up the frequencies. Any sort of dust that's been accumulated.
Monday.
Okay, let's wander into the hearth fires with Spirit Companion here for Aquas. I feel like I'm laying on the ground in my mind. There might be somebody that's a veteran that still has very clear memories of like being in combat. It's like it's frozen in time. It's like right in here. Heart, home, compassion. Compassion is with a companion. So if there is any sort of veteran or somebody that's been in combat, it doesn't have to be typical war combat, but there's definitely compassion for veterans stepping forward for what might be stuck, comrades lost, that I witnessed things, and it's like stuck in time. It's frozen in time in my mind, and it's asking my heart to warm up, to defrost that, and release the part of maybe the memory that is also holding maybe them in time, because it's being held so purely. Again, it's like warming up the cold and then drawing in something else. And maybe that's even something to consider. And it doesn't have to be veteran war, because there's the Magician sword on the bottom. So it could be some sort of trauma as well that's just stuck in time. Maybe it was when somebody passed quite specifically. And it's like I can write them a letter. I can write a note in the mirror, I love you. And then I can wipe it away and it's okay. But it's like utilizing that reflective material. For some reason, I'm hearing there's no evidence. So I don't know why, if that's a thing. Okay, in the Cave of Rivers of the Dancer of Reconciliation is the bold step forward. Man, you got so much light shining down on you. It's there as well. Here. It's in your scroll. For some, it's almost like I'm seeing doing meditations or consciousness connections with spirit beings. Spirit in the sky. Whatever densities, energies, entities that resonate. And I'm not in a typical meditation, but it's the best word I'm going to use. It's about consciously connecting. It's like, so I'm sitting out on my porch, or I'm sitting out in the grass, and
Capricorn.
I'm looking up. I'm activating my thoughts to that lightning, to the sun. That's the cloud coverage. And I feel like I see something. I feel like I see something. And it's like I'm building the connection because the companion has compassion. There's compassion. And it's like that inaction of like maybe just physically sitting or laying down, maybe you're sun tanning or moon tanning, whatever it is, that physical inaction creates the conditions for mental action. Hunter of Paths, Fortune's Wheel, Luck and Timing. I feel like I'm back in for those that maybe are making a choice about money or career. Yeah, that's what it feels like, because everything else feels like relations and resonances to someone, something. Again, every which way, no matter which way going to that triangle is the right way. There's spirit there. It's almost like I feel like you've done 1, 2, or 3 type thing. Okay. Closing out messages for Aqua. So when I say like 1, 2, 3, it's like no matter which point you go to, they're all connected. So it's fine. The Great Mystery. Thank you. Okay. Dancer of Friendship, Fallen Angel. I'm closing out here. There's some that might be wondering if the spirit around them,
It's what I want.
Is a trick. There also could be somebody incarnate or maybe an opportunity, and you're like, I don't know, something not right here. I feel like that's intelligent. I feel like that's intelligent to take a look at maybe if there's a friend or something you have like maybe an inkling about, where there's, again, it's like winter time and air, another like water and air in different forms, ice, snow caps, all this stuff. It's like looking at different degrees of, I don't want to call it purity, but it's where they're at, maybe even emotionally, where you're at emotionally. And it feels, it's like, even if I just draw it in, I won't even project it out. I'm going to draw it into myself. Go, am I just tricking myself? Did I see that? You know? Or am I just thinking this versus intuitively listening? You're scrying. It's like that. I might even be tricking myself out of it from friends that are wishing to frequency friends, right? And as you're moving out of this, dusting the foresight of the mirrors. There's that mountain, the triangle. Sorry, the mountain. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. The triangle that I was speaking about is this mountain. It's always around you. There's something about ancestors as well. Ancestors, angels, aliens. Oh my. Aqua's sweat lodge has come through with compassion and companion in your hearth fires. And that's like a very sweaty fire, right? Again, it's very air and water oriented, sweat being a different form of it, exuding something, releasing. And I don't want to, like, I'm releasing something. I'm the warmth. It's almost like, you know how they say when spirit is around, there's like cold spots. And I'm the warmth. It's like different existences communicating in temperatures. Also, it could even just be indicating the change of the season. So I got a little gnat. Get. Great Mystery, the bold step forward in reconciling. It's almost like somehow recognizing that you are reconciling whatever sort of reflections you think you might be tricking yourself, or of course keeping an eye out on other people, places and things, because it's like whatever I step forward to, I'm somehow acknowledging that their reflection of my reflection is resonance. So I feel like I'm just very mindful of that in a very mature way. Again, that feels like the seriousness maybe I'm overthinking some things. I'm overthinking people, places, or things, opportunities. See, I'm all like rubby in the face, like, am I overthinking? But then it's like once I just start, writing in the mirror or talking to the sky, like Dr. Stephen Greer's coming through in that connection, then something opens up. And whatever that opens up creates paths of my perception to perspective. It moves perception to perspective. And with the owl medicine, that's what I'm talking about. It's like I can turn all ways and I can see this energy spirit is all around me. Incredible, Aquas. I'm going to let it go here because I have taken up way too much of your time. Thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. I am very, very grateful. So until next time, Aquas, thank you.